Hello everyone. Welcome to Momma Jo's Kitchen. How is everybody doing on this Saturday afternoon? As you saw by the title, you see what I'm making today. And I know I have made strawberry Rice Krispies, and then the last one was hard to top. The apple, cinnamon, I'm trying to think, apple, what was it called, Michael? Apple, cinnamon, caramel Rice Krispie treats. And I tell you what, I've been on a whirl with this thing because they have been that good. And I've been getting lots of compliments on these. And then I got to thinking, what other kind of Rice Krispies treats do they make? And I know this is probably not the first time it's been done with these, but I saw these in the store. These are the Cocoa Krispies. But we're going to make them a little bit more than just Cocoa Krispies, because we're going to add some stuff to this to give it extra flavor. And then, I'll probably move on to some other desserts, because fall is here, and, I'm wanting to make some fall items. But these have just been so good. If you haven't checked out the strawberry ones, they are made with Rice Krispies treats, but I use a little bit of strawberry jello. You don't want to use too much, just enough. It helps to color the Rice Krispies. It gives it extra flavor. Plus, I use freeze-dried strawberry pieces that I have crushed up. And then I do something similar, with the apple, cinnamon, caramel Rice Krispie treats. Okay, so in my pan here, I have a stick of butter that I'm trying to melt. Because once that melts, everything will come together really quick. Also wanted to let you know, I usually use a 9-ounce box. And the only size that I could find was the 12.6 ounce. So I'm hoping that little bit of difference won't really change the outcome. Make it like too dry or too wet. I would think maybe too dry. They have a book offer on here too. It's 1 box equals 1 free book, but you got to keep your receipt. And you got to scan the back for anybody that's interested. So what you're going to need, just like my other ones, you will need a 16-ounce container of marshmallow fluff. I like this because it's pretty much already melted. And then you're going to need a 10-ounce bag of the mini marshmallows. And my butter is already melted here, so I need to get a move on it. Then we're going to use a packet of Swiss Miss double chocolate flavor. If you don't want to use the whole pack, only use about 2 tablespoons. But my understanding, there's about 3 or 4 tablespoons in here. So either use the whole pack or use half of it. Then we're going to use some Reese pieces. The candy coating, not the soft Reese cups. These are the candy pieces. And then you'll need a large bowl. It just makes everything come together easier. Now I'm talking here and my butter is boiling away. Let's get the marshmallow fluff in here. I'm telling you, they're so good. If anybody out there has tried the strawberry or the apple cinnamon, chime in and let us know how you all like them. I know my family absolutely loves them. My husband's already drooling about this one. He has a true sweet tooth through and through. Trying to get, it's all sticky here. Try to get as much out as you can. Did pretty good. Okay, I'm going to get our marshmallow pieces in there. Okay. And now we're going to start stirring. And I've got my heat on medium, but I just turned it down a notch because I don't want it to get too hot and burn my marshmallows. Now, the more you stir, they'll start breaking down. I'm just wondering if I should not use that whole packet of cocoa mix. Let me get my measure in a little bowl here real quick. See, I used Jell-O in the other ones. All right, let me stir this. You want a 9 by 13 pan sprayed. And if you have a silicone spatula like I do, I have found you don't need to spray it. But if you don't, you might want to spray your other utensil. I'm going to see how much I have in here. Well, it has actual chocolate pieces in here. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the whole thing. There's not that much in here. I would say there might be 3 tablespoons. Okay, just stir. When you no longer see lumps and it looks nice and smooth, we are ready to throw everything together. I did buy 2 boxes because they were 3 for $5 at my local Reese market. These are 4 ounces, so I figured 2 of them would be about a cup. So it was actually just a little bit over. I'm going to save these to just kind of put on top like a garnish. And the rest of these are going to get stirred in. Now, you could do this all in one pan, but if you do, it might be a little bit tricky to stir everything. So I like to use my big bowl here. And that was 1 stick of salted butter. I'll leave the recipe at the very end of this video. Okay, we're almost there, folks. Like I said, if you stir, they will break up on you. Okay. Once you think you have it where you want it, pour it in. Ooh, it's hot. Be careful. Trying to get all that goodness in there if I can. Michael might come out here to clean the pan up for me. Okay, you kind of got to work a little bit. Oh, I didn't add the hot chocolate mix, folks. I knew I forgot something. See what I'm going to do? That's what happens when you get a little distracted. You want to get that stirred in there. Okay, we're going to get it all stirred. Oh, it smells very, very chocolatey. That's what we want, right? Okay. Let me get these candy pieces stirred in there. Okay, I got my pan. It's sprayed. Now, the fun part, try to get all this in the pan. And try to scrape down the sides. Okay. All right, I've got some pieces still in there. Let me get my other scoop here. And okay, you start pressing it down in there, folks. What is that little, there's a little stringy piece in there. I don't know what that is. But I'm going to pull that out. Okay, it's like a piece of string. I don't know where that came from. Okay. All right, I got a sticky mess here. Okay, while it is still soft, you want to go ahead and get it kind of pushed down in your pan. I see some chocolate, big chocolate chunks too, if that was in that hot cocoa mix. Now, don't press too hard, because if you press it really hard, then it's going to get really compact. Unless that's the way you like your Rice Krispie treats. See, the silicone spatula is really nice because it doesn't stick. Now you go in here and scrape out some of this while it's still workable. It's starting to set up already. And of course, you could always let the kids eat that little bit too. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some more of these pieces and just kind of sprinkle them throughout for color. Hey, the main thing is we want to know how this is going to taste, right? I already can tell you it's going to be good. How can you go wrong with peanut butter and chocolate? I guess there's some people out there that's not a fan of chocolate. Okay. There we go. Now all you gotta do is basically wait and let it set up a little bit. It doesn't take too long. Got a piece of chocolate here on my hand. It won't. That was actually a Rice Krispie treat. Just let it set up. Let it cool off a little bit. If you want to make it easier for removal, you could put a piece of tin foil. I did on the first one. But I found I had no trouble with the second time I made them. I just just sprayed the pan and cut the bars and they came out. I'm just going to let these sit over here on the side and hang out for maybe about an hour. And I'm going to come back and then I'm going to get them cut up. It's not going to be an hour for you. It's just going to be a second for you. I'm going to bring you back and Michael's going to give you all a taste test and he'll let you know what he thinks of these. So that's probably it for my Rice Krispies experiment until maybe another idea comes in my head. But, you know, I'll probably move on to some other desserts. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. It is easy to do. You just kind of got to work fast. And, you know, thanks so much for sticking with me and watching the video. If you like this video, hit that like button for me. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Leave me a message. I love getting to know my viewers and talking to my viewers and, you know, building lasting friendships. And, yeah, see what I'm making Michael. Throughout the week, I cook him meals. And see, come back, I think Monday will be the next video and see what I'm cooking Michael. All right, everybody have a wonderful and blessed day. And hang in there if you want to see the taste test. Talk to y'all later.
How you doing, YouTube? Welcome to Momma Jo's kitchen. Today, just look at this right here, right there. Double chocolate. Reese's peanut butter pieces. Cocoa Krispies treats. I've been waiting for this for at least an hour. Look at the gooey on that. Of the 3 Rice Krispie treats she made, this one, just look at that, is absolutely amazing.
Well, tell them what the other 2 were.
The first one was a strawberry Rice Krispie treats. That was great. Then it was the apple cinnamon caramel, which I thought you couldn't go better. And then she told me about this one. This is unbelievably good. Not overly sweet. Reese's pieces, the peanut butter pieces, excellent. This will be a cool Halloween treat for when your kids come by saying, trick or treat, trick or treat. Put them in a little baggie for them. They would absolutely love this.
Michael, you can't do that, honey.
Oh, I know, but it would be. 2 thumbs up.
Maybe for family and friends, but you can't give strange kids, you know, that's not acceptable.
2 thumbs up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the video where Momma Jo makes this one. Try any one of the 3, but I'm telling you right now, this one will be your favorite. Try all 3 of them, and you prove me wrong. This one will be it. Check out the video where Momma Jo makes it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out all Momma Jo's videos. Come back and get you some more goodness. Thank you. Good night.